Today she video called me, screen aglow with light. Her face a fleeting sunrise, piercing through my night. The pixels danced with memories, her smile a tender spark. Yet distance carved a hollow ache, a shadow in my heart. Her eyes, those endless oceans, held stories left untold. A warmth that felt so close, yet far, like embers growing cold. Her voice, a soft caress, wove through the digital haze. Each word a fragile thread, stitching back our yesterdays. I saw her laugh, a melody, like wind through autumn trees. It stirred the quiet corners of my soul with gentle ease. But oh, the screen's cold barrier, a wall I couldn't breach. Her presence was a ghost, so near, yet far beyond my reach. The background hum of life, her room, her world, her space. A glimpse of where she breathes, a home I cannot trace. The books upon her shelf, the mug beside her hand. Each detail screamed of her, a life I barely understand. Today she video called me, and time became a thief. Stealing breath with every pause, each moment far too brief. Her hair fell soft, a cascade, framing dreams I used to know. And I, a silent pilgrim, traced the paths we used to go. We spoke of simple things, her day, the rain, the sky. Yet every word was heavy, laced with truths we can't deny. The distance isn't just the miles, it's time that pulls us thin. A love stretched taut across the years, too fragile to begin. Her voice cracked once, a fleeting slip, a sorrow she won't name. And I, too proud to beg, just smiled to hide my shame. For what's the use of longing, when screens are all we share? A heart can scream forever, but pixels don't compare. I saw the way she tilted her head, a habit from our past. A gesture carved in memory, too precious to outlast. The way her lips would quiver when she spoke of something dear. Each frame a fragile relic, of a life no longer here. Today she video called me, and oh, the ache it brought. A love that lingers fiercely, in the battles we once fought. We laughed through stilted silences, we danced around the pain. But every word was raindrop soft, like tears upon a pane. Her eyes would catch the light, a spark of something true. A fleeting glimpse of what we were, before the world broke through. I wanted to reach out, to touch the screen, to try. To pull her through the ether, to never say goodbye. But screens are cruel, they mock the heart, they tease with what's not there. They give you just enough to hope, then leave you in despair. Her voice, her laugh, her fleeting glance, they're gifts I cannot hold. Like stars that burn through endless skies, forever bright, yet cold. I saw the way she tucked her hair, behind her ear, so shy. A motion that once broke me, beneath a summer sky. We were so young, so reckless then, with hearts too big to tame. Now here we are, on separate screens, with only ghosts to claim. Today she video called me, and time rewound its thread. Tonights we'd lie beneath the stars, with dreams above our head. We'd talk of futures intertwined, of lives we'd build as one. But futures fade like morning mist, when love's already gone. Her smile was soft, but guarded now, a fortress built with care. To keep the world from breaking in, to shield what lingers there. I know that pain, I wear it too, a scar we both disguise. Yet in her eyes, I saw the truth, a love that never dies. The call was short, too short to say the things that choke my throat. The words I've held for years, unsaid, like letters never wrote. I miss you, sits like gravel, sharp, beneath my every breath. But saying it would break us both, and so I flirt with death. Today she video called me, and God, it felt like home. Like finding shelter in a storm, yet knowing I must roam. Her face, her voice, her everything, it's etched into my core. A map of where my heart belongs, a key to every door. The screen went dark, the call was done, her face dissolved to black. And silence screamed where once her voice had pulled my spirit back. I sat there in the quiet, with echoes of her tone. A heart too full, a room too empty, a soul left all alone. I traced the edge of memory, where love and loss collide. Where every laugh she gave me lives, where every tear has dried. Today she video called me, and though it wasn't real, it was enough to break me open, to force my heart to feel. The night stretched on, relentless, cold, without her by my side. Yet in my mind, her face remains, a tide that won't subside. I close my eyes and see her still, that smile, that fleeting spark. A flame that warms my weary soul, yet leaves me in the dark. Today she video called me, and love became a knife. It carved her name across my chest, it brought me back to life. But life is cruel, and love is frail, when held by fragile streams. And all I have are memories, and pixelated dreams. So here I sit, with ghosts of her, in shadows of my room, replaying every word she said, to fend off coming gloom. Today she video called me, and though the call is done, her light remains, a stubborn star, outshining every sun. I'll wait for her to call again, though waiting breaks my soul. Each ring a chance to feel her near, to make my spirit whole. For even if it's just a screen, a fleeting, fragile thread, her voice is all I need to live, her love keeps me from dead. Today she video called me, and though the miles remain, her heart reached out across the void, to ease my endless pain. And so I'll carry on, with hope, though hope's a heavy load. For love like hers will light my path, no matter where I go. Today she video called me, a flicker in the void. Her face a fragile lantern, where dreams were once destroyed. The screen, a thin illusion, held her like a prayer. Yet distance whispered cruelly, she's not really there. Her eyes, like distant galaxies, burned with quiet grace. Each glance a fleeting comet, streaking through my space. Her voice, a velvet current, flowed soft, then broke apart. A tide that stirred the wreckage of my shipwrecked heart. The static hum, the pixel blur, could not conceal her glow. A warmth that felt like summer, through winters made of snow. Her smile, a fragile crescent, curved gently in the frame. Yet every curve reminded me of love's unyielding flame. We spoke of fleeting moments, the weather, books, and time. But every word was weighted, a steep and silent climb. Her laughter, like a sparrow, took flight and then was gone. A melody that lingered, but left me here alone. Today she video called me, her hair a tangled fall. Each strand a woven memory, of nights we'd shared it all. The way she brushed it back, a reflex, soft and sure. Unraveled years of longing, for a wound without a cure. Her room, a distant canvas, painted in her style. The lamp, the faded curtains, her world for just a while. I drank in every detail, the mug, the cluttered desk. Each piece a shard of her, both sacred and grotesque. The screen was cruel, unyielding, a mirror of my loss. It gave her face, her voice, her breath, but at too great a cost. For though I saw her clearly, I could not hold her near. Her presence was a phantom, both cherished and austere. Today she video called me, and time became a blade. It cut through all my armor, exposed the plans we'd made. We'd dreamed of endless summers, of hands entwined for good. But dreams dissolve like mist, when life's misunderstood. Her voice would catch, a tremor, a truth she wouldn't say. And I, too weak to name it, let silence win the day. The words we left unspoken, they hung like heavy rain. Each drop a missed confession, each pause a pulse of pain. I saw her tilt her head, a gesture carved in stone. A relic from our youth, when love was ours to own. The way her lips would part, as if to speak, then stop. Each hesitation bled me, like water on a rock. Today she video called me, and oh, the ache it woke. A fire that consumes me, yet leaves me wreathed in smoke. Her eyes held fleeting shadows, of what we used to be. A love that lingers softly, but never will be free. The call was brief, a moment, too short to bridge the years. Yet long enough to drown me in a sea of unshed tears. I miss you, burned my tongue, but pride kept it inside. For saying it would break the dam where all my truths reside. Her smile was like a lighthouse, guiding me through the storm. But screens can't hold the warmth of hands, or hearts that once were warm. I reached toward the glass, a fool, as if I could break through. To pull her from the ether, to make our past come true. Today she video called me, and love became a weight. A chain of golden memories, too heavy to escape. Her face, her laugh, her fleeting glance, they're treasures I can't keep. Like waves that kiss the shoreline, then sink back to the deep. The call ended too quickly, the screen went cold and bare. Her absence crashed like thunder, through the still and silent air. I sat there in the dark, with echoes of her voice. A heart too full of longing, a soul without a choice. I traced the paths we'd walked, in summers long since fled. When love was not a screen, but a fire that fiercely bled. Her name is carved inside me, a wound that won't release. A war between my heart and mind, a battle without peace. Today she video called me, and though the miles divide, her light still finds my shadows, where all my hopes reside. I'll wait for her next call, though waiting tears me raw. For even just a glimpse of her is worth the pain I draw. The night is long and ruthless, it swallows all my dreams. Yet she remains my anchor, in life's unyielding streams. Today she video called me, and though it wasn't real, her love is still the pulse that teaches me to feel. So here I linger, haunted by pixels and her face. A heart that chases ghosts through time, across unyielding space. Today she video called me, and though the call is done, her star still burns within me, my ever-rising sun.